What is up guys, it's your boy Gunsoww and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make your producer tag. All you need for this is a microphone. You can use your phone as well because it's gonna be perfectly fine, or your normal mic if you have one, like a USB mic or whatever, and FL Studio. So let's jump straight into it. To record your mic without hearing yourself in FL Studio, go on an empty mixer track, add an Edison, the input your mic, disable the audio, and now you're good. So I'm gonna record myself saying Gunsoww or something cheesy but cool at the same time. So after you're done, pick the best recording, Ctrl S to save it, choose a location and drag it inside FL. This is not the best recording of mine saying Gunsoww, but whatever. So double click on the tag, set it to the first track on the mixer because you probably won't have any kicks or any other sounds linked to the mixer because you're making a tag after all and not a beat. You're going to add an EQ, then we're gonna hover our mouse over the purple knob or whatever and scroll down until you'll get on that curve. Then hover your mouse down over the dot and scroll down as well and just drag it to the right until you've got no more bass. Gunsoww. Now we're going to lower the mids and the highs as well. Gunsoww. 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 We are going to add a compressor so we can actually boost this up a bit because it's kinda quiet. Gunsoww. Gunsoww. And we gotta fix that whistle or whatever with another EQ. Gunsoww. 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 Now we are going to add a delay. First of all, set the time to 8 or 4. Let's see how it sounds on 8 and then we'll see how it sounds on 4. Gunsoww. Gunsoww. I'm just gonna add one so we can actually see how long it is. Gunsoww. 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 Okay, so 2 bars should be enough. Let's lower the cut. Gunsoww. 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 Now we are going to right click on the delay volume, create automation clip, cut it to about 2 bars. Make sure it's actually 2 bars. Then we're gonna add a point and lower the volume. Gunsoww. 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 Okay, this should be fine. Now we are going to select the first 2 bars. We're going to render it by pressing Ctrl and R to save it as a WAV file. Name it tag whatever unfinished, just so you know which file it is. Delete these. Drag in the file. Go to time and select 2 bars to make sure that it's on 2 bars. Gunsoww. Gunsoww. Then we're going to link this to the second track in the mixer because the first one is already used. Add another EQ to make sure that there are no frequencies that you don't like. So pretty much the same thing as before. Remove the lows. Gunsoww. 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 Something like that. Then you're going to reverse it and again render this. I mean, this is what I do, but like, yeah, whatever, render this. Just make sure to choose a name so you can know which file it is again. Then you drag in the reversed file, double click it, change the time again to 2 bars to make sure it's synchronized. Drag it out another 2 bars, or at least 1, but let's say 2 bars. Link this to the third track in the mixer, and we are going to add a reverb and an EQ. For the reverb, let's see how it sounds. So this should be okay. Just play with the settings until you can hear the reverb longer after it's done. Something like that. And as for the EQ, pretty much the same thing as before. Remove the lows. Then again select the 4 bars, render it, tag, reverse me, drop in the reversed file, go to time, select 4 bars this time because it's longer, and reverse it. And you should have something like this.
Gunsoww, Gunsoww, Gunsoww.
And to make it even spicier, we are going to move it to the 4th track. We are going to cut it in half. We are going to make unique the first 2 bars. We are going to raise the volume. Then go to the 4th track. Add 3 gross beats. We are going to set the first gross beat to 1 beat gate, the second gross beat to half beat gate, and the third gross beat to a quarter beat gate. So we are going to create automations for each one, and let's start with the first one. We're going to lower the first point, add another one at around the start of the second bar, raise this one up, go to the second beat of the second bar, add another point and lower that, then do the same thing with the second gross beat but shorter, so pretty much this. Then the same thing with the third gross beat. And let's see how this sounds so far.
Gunsoww, Gunsoww, Guns.
Okay, from what I can see, I gotta move this to the right a little, because for some reason it's not synced properly.
Gunsoww, Gunsoww, Gunsoww.
Then again we can add a EQ to make sure that all the frequencies are on point.
Gunsoww, 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 Gunsoww.
But yeah, this is pretty much it for how to make your producer tag. I mean, you can get creative with it, you can make the panning go from the left to the right side and stuff like that. You can add elements. You can actually do whatever you want with it because that makes it cool. Like, make it unique. People will recognize your tag. You can also get someone say your name in a phrase like, "If young Metro don't trust, I'm gonna shoot you," and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Gunsoww and I'm out.